This quest is amazing. But first, let's handle the dailies and the resin. The quest is so exciting. And also, it has an atmosphere like criminal case. Where's the boss? It's here, okay. Yeah, let's quickly spend our resins.
And Kate!
Surge. A new moon rises.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Let's begin.
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Yeah, I should have used all that earlier.
Night falls.
Shadows should have worked
Oops.
harder.
Sorry.
Cryostorm!
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Okay, that's...
Observe.
Come on, come on. Okay, thank you. Yeah, one is done. Oh, we got one purple thing. Okay, instantly. Cool. Let me check Alyosha quick. How much does he need? Well, oh, he needs flowers. And this one. He doesn't even need the... Oh, yeah. But we only have 6, so... we can still beat this.
And Kate!
Close your eyes. Observe.
A new moon rises. Surge.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent.
A moonlit night for all.
Cryostorm!
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Yeah, it's not good that this one has Electro Shield. Okay. 2 rounds more to go.
Fighting frog! And Kate!
Flame. Three moons converge. Flow.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Yeah, the more I play the more I get, better. Okay, last one. Finally. Let's bring the legs.
Condense!
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Three moons converge. Wane.
Cryostorm!
Does he get the cryo attacks after the ult? Because last time I was hitting normal attacks, he was applying cryo. No, maybe he should use like 2 times or something.
A moonlit night for all. Let's begin. Pirouette.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
But this is my worst round.
Night falls.
Surge.
Encase!
Witness the snow swan's grace. Padada.
My guys.
Three moons converge.
Oh yeah, her ult is like
Close your
licking
eyes. Night falls.
voicing. That's a cool detail. And we're done here. Yeah, just a quick statue visit. Just a quick one to heal up. Where is the statue? You are here. Quick flower collecting or vegetable. And a quick Catherine visit. Of course in Mondstadt. Because we can't do that in another place.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for
Thank you.
Ad Astra.
Let's get the expeditions. Perfect. Let's visit the teapot quickly. Let's spin a little.
This realm is- If you ever have
Yeah, what I want to do here is listening to radio. No. What I want to do here is to plant the new... I don't have the... Oh, okay. There. I want to plant the new items. Not here. Yeah, this one. No. 2 of them uses the same space. So... Winter Ice Day Seed. I think this was from that land. Anyway. And let's check the other one. Okay, that's good. Okay, this one's done too. So perfect. We done our dailies. We spent our risen. And I wanna also quickly visit the event spot. Probably I don't have... Oh, hello. Oh, I have two. Cool, so let's play this one round. But which one should I play? So, all of them are same. Okay, so let's play the last one to get the highest point. And maybe the highest reward. Enter. And 3, 2, 1, woohoo! Woohoo. Nothing is better than become a snowball. You can't argue that. Boo. I'm a snowball now. This event is really fun. And it's not like, it's not that hard. Easy to complete. Quick rewards. How did I get 4,000 last time? And 3 stars. How did I get 2 stars right now? This time. Okay then. Who? Cool. I think last spot will be completed. Yeah, let's place them. Select. And I choose... Oh, okay, Adventure 1, Adventure 2. Okay, cool. That one is done. Let's check this one. This one doesn't have to do. This one looks complete. I mean, first two are not completed. The last two are completed. Let's see if we can donate parts. Nope. So we have to... explore. Yeah, and that's gonna happen. Or am I close to the photograph areas? Where are them? Actually, let me take these photos. Yeah, let me just quickly take these photos. Okay. Probably the... Done. Yeah, that was easy. And let's take the other photo too. Oh, jewelry. Oh, this place is cool. Oh, so-called matrushkas. Yeah, classic. Sorry, but we're still taking inventory of newly arrived goods. Okay. Oh wait, we're gonna take a photo of the shop. Oh, the statue. Oh, hello, you wanna be in the photo too? I think that was against the laws. But anyway, I'm not gonna give it to anyone. Okay. Yeah, I think I can play one more tour.
Each time the snow...
Or even two? No, one. Okay. I think this one is my favorite Snezhnaya music. The sensitivity is so bad. Anyway. Perfect. Oh, the music is so good. Hey guys. Again. At least 3,000 now. How did I manage to do 4,000 last time? Or in the first time? Okay, our tickets are finished. No more. Temple number 1. Okay, so probably we have a donation. And what are we gonna get? Oh, no. I think I already have it. Let's send this one. Oh, I can't donate it. Yeah, looks like I cannot donate the thing that I get. Oh, that's for Teapot. Wait, how is that? Oh, so we're gonna... Oh, so that's the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing in Teapot. Okay. Cool. I thought the donations were here. Donations were for here. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, wait. Oh, okay. So I'm only missing 90 Prima Gems. And I have to unlock statues and chests. And the other ones aren't that aren't that... Like, it's not a problem if I don't complete them. Statue part collection progress. Yeah, I need to. And also, even without 90 primos, I'm not gonna be dead. It's not that important. So it's time for the quest, finally. And also, let's just... Oh, wait. Hey guys. Oh, you guys are cute. Yeah, let's just quickly make some explorations.
Shadow
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Well, these materials are useful for me. And there was also a chest there. Or was I hallucinating? No, it's there. Oh no, it's not. They're not enemies. No, I'm not ready for challenge. Generous rewards. Ooh. Where's the train? So, is it the chassis that's made by Jack Frost? Are we talking about the wheels here? $1,000 more I try. Yeah, later. Later. Or just do it. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Wow. Oh, hey guys. What do I do? No, what do I do? I can't do anything. Oh, hello? I was really clueless. I should have read carefully. So how did it go? I'm gonna say 17. Okay, that's no big deal. So 1, 2, 3, but it's so hard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I was not that wrong. I was not that far. If I'm correct, of course. 17 was a good guess. There's 16 of them. Oh dear, I'm afraid you got the number wrong. So I think there's even less. So Oh wait, the dialogue has changed. Girl, what you doing? You should have chewed on it a little more. Yeah, she's what a generous challenger you are. I wish you every success in that case then. I'm gonna choose the fewest number. So 1 with the head.
He who wishes
2,
to peer
3
into
with
the
the head.
abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry
4
on a
with the
misty
head.
night.
Does
The
that
march
count?
of the wild
And
hunt will
5
be
with the
sure
head.
to drag him into the darkness.
5 with the head. And there was 1 in an egg shield. So does that count? I don't know. No. No, what did I say? I forgot the number. 5? Did I say 5? Oh my god, I forgot the number. Yes, definitely with heads. Oh, so she was really trying to trick us.
Not to be sniffed at.
Huh. Thankfully, the Frata has not gotten far in the tour. Yeah. Yeah, she took 1,000 and give back 100 probably. And also I'm gonna say like all those chests, even if they were empty, like they were probably more worthy than 1,000 Mora. Giant spikes. Ooh, that's our name. Oh, shiny buttons. Oh, thanks you guys. We got no shiny buttons, huh?
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook?
I wonder what these buttons are. Shiny buttons. They have to be doing something. A button beloved by the Jack Frost. Perhaps they love buttons so much because their round little hands cannot make anything so fine and light. Can be exchanged for goodies at the Jack Frost goodies shop. And where's that shop? Anyway. But there was another chest there. I want to open that too. And then let's go to the quest. But first, I wanna... Yeah, I've been using this team in the last days, so I am gonna get...
You got a side job for me? Sure thing.
the Duke, and... I mean, I would get Yaemiko, but I wanna use Alyosha.
Eyes on the prize.
Yes. I hope his... And I think I have to change Traveler to Yaemiko. Yeah. Maybe his Electro application is not gonna be enough. So it's better if I change to Miko.
All right, amuse me.
Okay. Do I have the materials? No. Should I make some crazy things? Should I do that? Should I? Should I do it? You shouldn't do these things. I'm a bad... Oh, I don't have the flowers, so there was no point. Anyway, you don't have... You shouldn't do things like this. I only did because I am a little crazy. These sounds in the background was a little inappropriate.
doing this the
I
hard way.
can't do this anymore.
Show me what you...
Here, boy.
Gotcha.
Right now.
Emerge.
Emerge.
Right here.
Nothing lasts forever. Let's begin. Pirouette.
Bring it on, ballerina.
Waltz of the snowflakes.
Yes. And our DPS.
Way now.
You win this one.
Oh, cold luck.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
Okay, I'd better put my
I'll take the lead today.
DPS here. Oops.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, that's better. Ooh, there's a lot of flowers, vegetables. I'm gonna collect. I'm gonna try to get the clues. I wanna activate the teleport. Ooh, I'm here, Nicholas. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, did I? There you are. Woohoo. Hey guys, I'm gonna care about you later. I'm sorry. And there we are. Okay, what were we doing? Investigate the available clues in the theater. Okay, did we talk to you guys?
Chin up, my man. That soldier guy just gave you a bit of a fright, that's all. Think about your wife and kids back home. That'll get you your mojo back. Me, for example? Whenever I get hungry, tired, sleepy, or thirsty, I just think about that water imp friend of mine. And everything's suddenly alright again.
So daydreaming about women somehow removes your need for food and water, does it? Don't be absurd.
Is there someone there? I always feel the need to check every possible direction. But now I'm just gonna, follow the arrows.
I need to think very hard about whether there's anything that ever needed hiding. After all these years, there must be some things even I've forgotten about.
Okay. Tonya, what you doing?
Tonya,
Are you okay?
did you find anything?
Not
Oh,
yet.
everyone is
Still
searching
looking.
for clues. Okay.
So, are we supposed to be looking for something paranormal? I think I'd prefer teaming up with you than looking around on my own.
Okay,
This
we
looks
can sure
like
do it.
somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Well, it doesn't look scary or anything. So I guess it should be fine. Alright, let's read it together.
A letter in a diary. You once told me I would understand someday, but even now I still don't. I don't believe anyone should be forced to abandon their homeland because of a change in power. She never considered the feelings of us water imp nobles. Every inch of this land reflects memories of my childhood. If I close my eyes, I can still hear everyone's songs echoing everywhere. I will not forgive those who drove us away, and I miss you very much, Mother. I often find myself missing that dress with the tassels, the heavy bed curtains, and the first rays of sunlight that would stream into the manor each morning. But it's alright now. If I narrow my eyes just a little, the light seeping through a crack backstage feels just like the one in our manor. I know that life is gone forever, and I can miss it all I want, but I also feel that what I have here now is no less than what I lost. The fantastical sets designed by the prop master, the many fans who come all this way just to see me, and the quiet dancing girl who doesn't talk much. These are all mine. I won't lose any of it again. Never. Absolutely never. I've joined a rather remarkable organization, though I can't tell you its name. Whatever that great figure intends to do this time, there should always be someone looking out for the misfortunes of ordinary people. That's what our organization exists for. Even now, I still don't understand her. Why is it that those in power always seem this way? They clearly have the ability to bring greater happiness. Some say she has her own difficulties, but what could possibly trouble someone so seemingly omnipotent? Never mind, I should just focus on what I can do. I suppose you'll all hear about our organization sooner or later. Its name is... never mind. I'll leave it a mystery for now. Thank you. Thank you.
This has to be Vodyanitsa's writing.
Yeah, it's
surely.
probably the rock cut.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. I feel like I just read someone's secret diary by accident.
Yeah, but at this point, since it's an accident, it should be fine now. I feel like a little guilty too. Yeah, it's fine.
Sounds like she's writing this for her parents, right? I don't understand. Why put this stuff in a notebook instead of mailing it in a letter?
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven
my
out of
God.
Snezhnaya by
Oh
the
my-
Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to.
Oh my god. Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. Now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to. Oh, hey Vodyanitsa.
We're sorry. It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get ignored when everyone's scouring the place for clues.
Yeah, at least she's fair.
All right, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation in this room.
He's like, she was polite, but like, give me my notebook back.
All right, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation in this room.
Okay, but it's already done, I guess. I wonder what she's talking about. The ones that we already read? But what was... There was no embarrassment. Yeah, Sit Lily Vol 2. That was so fun. Oh, can we re-enter? Oh no, that's... Can we re-enter? No. He's probably having a heart attack. Busted! Lilac.
Valeri, come take a look at this. You too, traveler.
Some sort of notebook. What is it for?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Coolish was the main person to use it. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on.
I saw Coolish at the entrance before coming in. I think he was holding this book at the time.
Yes, he'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent show. So, you find anything unusual?
Yes. The number of people. I've checked and double-checked, but the numbers just don't match what's recorded in the logbook.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
We have an extra person
Are we certain
among
that
us.
logbook
That's
is
what
accurate?
I thought.
Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
I really believe that there is a secret entrance. Or like maybe someone is invisible. Probably right now, right here in this room. Hearing us, listening to us.
Unlikely. Coolish took his duties very seriously. I've rarely seen any errors in his work. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within his control.
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry. I assume there's no way we can check them again.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends, so we collect the tickets at the point of entry.
Too bad Coolish is dead. If we were still around, we could just ask him.
Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy in the head count is significant somehow.
Did an extra person just materialize out of thin air?
Probably. Okay.
Did an extra person just
Wait. Wasn't there an extra room? Oh, we can't enter there. That's the main hall. Hello. Hey, you two. What you doing?
Ah, traveler. Since you're here, come take a look at this. Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be an investigation report. And the focus of the investigation was the rumors of haunting we heard about earlier.
This commission is clear. Investigation report into supernatural sightings at the Opera House. This commission is clearly not as simple as previous cases involving only folklore studies. It appears to be connected to something far more mysterious. An extinct civilization, the creations of ancient gods, or powers from beyond this world. The possibilities leave ample room for speculation. From now on, we should take this as a lesson. Simple surface does not imply that what lies beneath shares the same level of existence or nature. Ley lines themselves possesses a powerful ability to either devour or guide souls. In most cases, once the soul and body of the... I'm not gonna read, I'm sorry. In most cases... These souls within theater are incapable of influencing the physical world. Only under extremely rare circumstances can they produce phenomena observable to the human eye. While they can be considered harmless, this assessment may be conveyed in advance to theater's management to reassure them. That's scary. But for me, the investigation does not end here. Uncovering the reason why the ley lines have been obstructed is the true focus of this inquiry. After consulting multiple sources, the most reliable hypothesis at present appears to be the existence of an angel civilization and its preliminary attempts at ley line renovation. There is too little information available here. I must return home as soon as possible.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. This person's name looks to be of Sumeru origin to me. Was the investigator from Sumeru?
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look into this issue. But it doesn't look like anyone ever looked at the report.
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous, while also being fearful of word getting out in case it affected the theater's business. Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an obstruction in the ley lines. Is there any chance this is the key to finally making some progress with the murder cases?
Ley line problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. And while it certainly offers an explanation for the ghosts, it's hard to imagine what connection it could have to these two murder cases.
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. Angel civilization, ley line renovation?
Civilization.
My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's completely outside of my wheelhouse. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
Death is near. Okay, I just got goosebumps. It's pretty ominous, no matter how you look at it.
How unnerving. It was tucked inside the report, so it must be a note left by the author. Death is near. Is that supposed to be what's going on here? With us, in the theater?
Probably.
But if so, how did the author foresee it? Could he predict the future somehow?
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real world. But the note seems to be warning of potential danger. The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death?
Is it simply describing our situation? Is it referring to the victims, or could it refer to the perpetrator? Perpetrator. What does that mean? Could it refer to the perpetrator? Perpetrator. The death. I mean, I think it's victims, right? Because, I mean, we're in this situation, but we're not dead yet.
The various ways we could interpret this keyword lead in completely different directions. Let's pause our analysis here for now. I think we need more information. If we take all this together, it's not impossible, is it? If anything, it's the natural conclusion.
Oh, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination. And perhaps it's because I'm still viewing this through the lens of a typical murder investigation. But still, I'm struggling to be persuaded by your theory.
Does it really sound that far-fetched? Alright, well, let's treat that as speculation for now. I do agree with what you've said, so let's go with your idea for now.
Good. Okay, now that we finally have some meaningful leads, I think it's time to reconvene. Let's get the others. So, that's about everything we've discovered so far. I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe the extra person among us is most likely the killer. If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have greatly increased the risk of their identity being exposed. I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip past the ticket inspection. They then blended in with the group and waited for an opportunity to strike.
What about the note found in the investigation report? Any thoughts on how that fits in?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psychopathic killers.
That's
they
right.
love playing cryptic mind games.
Yeah, you shouldn't consider the logic.
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
Could it really be that simple?
Unfortunately, yes, it could be.
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without a ticket, and all our problems will be solved? Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately, yes? There's no way I'm the one who didn't have a ticket.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor at the entrance.
I most certainly did not
What's that
degrade
sound?
myself in such a way.
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did anyone here get in without having their ticket checked? Guess it was naive of me to expect them to just admit to it.
Especially after the unprompted Lelik reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be unfathomable.
Most like the extra person who entered without a ticket is also the ones died. Could it be the deceased people? Tonya.
Tonya received her ticket the same way I did. I assume Child got both of them together. In any case, I knew in advance that Tonya was coming. As things stand, the audience head count doesn't add up. I guess we can rule out the theater staff members.
Oh, okay, he is staff, right.
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no one can verify Shram's identity... Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend? Do I seem that suspicious?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious, more that everyone else has been ruled out as trustworthy.
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now, so I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never dream of doing something like sneaking to the theater without a ticket.
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the problem is, none of us here actually know you, so no one can say for sure that you are who you claim to be.
Yes, definitely.
Although, actually, what was it you said last night? Yeah, you're friends with that water imp, which is why you understand our primary mode of expression. Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in Snezhnaya, since most of the water imps left. Could
So,
you
spill
tell
the
me
tea,
a little
dude.
bit more about your friend? There's a good chance I actually know her. And I suppose it's also kind of a way for everyone else to get to know you a little better.
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a teenage boy. It's revolting.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. All right, fine. I'll admit it. That water imp friend of mine, the truth is, we're dating. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd get so lucky.
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Just the basic, like, shut up.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal her name, that's all. You know how it is. These are delicate times. Even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions will give her a hard time.
Really? Wait, no. That can't be.
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking about?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
Leo? Wait, I don't...
Even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions will give her...
Really? Wait, no. That can't be.
Delicate times? Factions?
Delicate times? Actions. Hesitant to reveal her name, that's all you know how it is. These are delicate times? Actions.
Yes? You know, the Civil War? Last time I checked, the Fae and the humans were still at each other's throats.
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnaya history was over 400 years ago, when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa had just taken the throne and was consolidating her reign.
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
Oh my god. Oh, things are so complicated. He doesn't even know. Wow. The situation. What are we in it? What are we...
What's going on here? Is Shram from the past?
He's from the past.
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that your theory may be correct.
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
He's a grandpa.
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
I mean, I only figured out that he's a grandpa, but... Clue... Ooh. Option 1. According to the theater's duty log, there seems to have been an extra person at the scene. Yeah, so probably the extra person is Shram. A letter Vodyanica wrote to her family but never sent. A clue that has yet to surface. Investigation report into the alleged gator hunting. The clue to Shram's true identity. Duty log. There seems to be... I'm gonna choose the first one.
That seems to be the case. Shram's the extra person, but there's no way of learning his identity from this clue.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Vodyanitsa's private letter touches upon the history of the Water Imp aristocracy's exile. but reveals nothing about Shram's identity.
Correct.
No. The truth lies within the clues we've already discovered.
Okay.
The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from returning to them. Some souls can even wander this place forever. Mr. Shram's statement proves he is from hundreds of years ago. And according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is very likely a lost soul wandering the theater.
But it's so complicated, like you talking about 400, 300 years. True nature of the extra person is a soul wandering the theater, the killer who hid in the theater ahead of time. Just an ordinary ticket dodger, eye person.
For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater due to the ley line issues has joined our group and blended in. Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present.
Death is near. In this case, death most likely refers to one of the recent victims, someone who died long ago, murder, Lilac. Death is near. Death refers to, I'm gonna say Lilac because Lilac is near, but...
All of last night, Lilac, that is. Odette was
yeah,
under
yeah,
surveillance,
but I don't
which
know,
rules
maybe...
her out. We've basically proven Lelek's innocence.
You know, maybe the murder was pointing it out, I thought, but it's probably not. Death is near. In this case, death most likely. I mean, not murder, but like... Death is near. One of the recent victims.
The death of those victims is an irrefutable fact. It is the outcome of whatever's going on here. What we need to do now is find the truth within this information.
Yeah.
The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed ley line issues and wandering souls in the theater. Death likely symbolizes the deceased. Mr. Shram, for instance. Death is near. That must mean that there's a dead person in our midst. That's the truth, isn't it?
Okay, now it's clear. So he's not alive. That's very
Yeah,
creepy.
the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater because the ley lines were cut off. Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra person.
Definitely.
So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased, people who died a long time ago.
Someone who
And
died a
him.
long time ago.
In
Yeah.
short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be some mistake.
I mean, you are here, so you're not a ghost. In my opinion. But it
But
looks
even if
like
I was
that.
dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past 2 nights.
Yeah, even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside the theater can't affect reality, right? They're harmless.
Then what if the problem isn't the souls at all, but the ley lines themselves? The ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf souls. But the souls that don't want to return are trying to avoid being sucked in.
Huh. Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake? Or intentionally taking other souls to compensate?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death. If you're right, and their souls
Yeah.
were devoured by the ley lines.
Yeah,
It does make some sense.
yeah, it does.
Does seem to explain a lot of the things we couldn't make sense of. Does that mean it's true?
Except there's no concrete evidence. Mitya is relying on a lot of logical leaps. Still, it seems like the best explanation we have under the circumstances.
Alright, so how could Shram not know that he's dead? Seems a little unlikely that he hasn't noticed anything unusual even after several days interacting with us.
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or reason for being there. It's simply what's natural for them.
But, like, he's doing the same thing, like, for years. Does it still count?
You know what, Mr. Brainiac?
Ooh.
I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... even though my head feels like it's going to explode, I think... it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, now that we made him remember.
I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death. So I forced myself to forget.
Well, I'm sure those are painful memories.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing, but I was just happy to be together.
And then he's stuck here.
All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included.
Yeah, always. Other people's ruin everything for the other people.
It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me a traitor to humanity.
Oh my god, did they kill you?
But I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as their bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to dig all that up again.
But I think it's better to, you know, get it out of his chest.
It's just... even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. How could I be dead? I'm sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me however you see fit.
But, Mr. Shroom...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I know what I have to do. You said I've been wandering the theater for centuries, right?
If Paimon was here, she would be like, Shram! Oh, Shram!
I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air. Out there, I mean. I'll leave this place, and take all this death with me. Go out on my own terms.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a different course of action.
Yeah, I think so
My
too.
good sir. We both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago. One way or another, this has to end.
Or another.
Unless you're saying this goes against another one of your military principles somehow.
One way
No,
or
I'm
another.
speaking on a personal level this time.
Ooh, he's getting serious.
Let it go, man. Oh, wait. One last thing. Miss Wateramp. My lover. Her name was Letia.
Can you imagine
Letia
she's
Ozarova.
gonna say like, oh, she's
Do you
my
know
mother.
what happened to her?
She's my mother.
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder. She had a bunch of kids, too.
Oh no.
I'm so glad she survived. And she had lots of kids? Good. That's... good. I could hardly expect her to stay single just because of what happened to me, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the life.
As long as she went on to be happy, that's all that matters. Besides, I'm dead. My soul's been wandering around here for so
That's
long because
really
I was worried
touchy.
about her. But now, I can go without regret. There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next life.
Shram, wait! Wow.
Take care, my man.
I knew Mr. Shram was already dead, but I still feel so sad.
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense of it.
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then? I was only little, so I don't remember much. It's terrible to think that so many innocent people had their lives turned upside down. Even the historical records about that time period don't say much about it. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without explanation, then used her terrifying power to suppress the humans.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict, directing whatever animosity both sides had for each other at herself instead.
Tsaritsa is also a Fae, right?
That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering tension between humans and Fae since. Things have been fairly harmonious for the past few centuries. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering tension between humans and Fae since. Things have been fairly harmonious for the past few centuries.
This is also similar to people and in the fountain, you know, there were bunny-looking creatures. Melusines, yeah.
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in the city? She offered herself up to be hated in exchange for peace.
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds. I don't think Her Majesty is too concerned if mortals hate her or not. And besides, there are very few who truly do.
All this time, I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, she's immortal. So there's
All
no
right.
point.
If Mitya's theory is correct, then I think we can consider this matter settled. Let's all take a break.
Ugh, if only this blasted storm wasn't still raging on.
And also you lost a friend. Sad. Return to your room to rest for now. So we don't have to patrolling to do patrolling, right? Chicken.
I was actually planning on hiring him as my bodyguard after we got out of here, you know. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, Chugano looks like to be a good guy. Hey guys, what you doing?
Even though Shram was already deceased, his decision to walk into the snowstorm was still a sacrifice, and a very brave one.
This is one of the few times I don't feel at all happy to have my theory proven true.
Yeah, what a theory. There anyone here? No one. So, oh.
Well, at least it seems like Mr. Shram stayed optimistic until the end.
The information he revealed, it's given me a lot to think about.
Yeah, that's a lot to hear.
At least the lingering regret that kept him here has been put to rest. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
What? Wait.
At least the lingering regret that kept him here has been put to rest.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad...
Yeah, you're right. Definitely. Oops. I can't find my room. Oh. Oh, right, yeah. Run, Ether, run.
Looks like now we can just rest until the snowstorm stops.
But is it really gonna end?
I still can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years. To think he was dead this whole time. What a strange turn of events.
Knock knock.
Huh?
Knock knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelik.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, why did you come to find me? Is there something I can help with?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret identity from the start, but when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me, so you kept it to yourself.
That's what you
right?
wanted to talk about? You just came here to thank me.
Yes. I'm extremely grateful for that.
That's very good.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't
That
hold
was
what
the
happened with
correct
Senora
thing to
against
do.
me, so I should thank you for that as well.
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation similar to the one you were in when you helped conceal my identity. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice.
I'm honored.
It's about Mitya.
Okay, spill.
Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead.
He was dead. See, in the first Black Mist dream, he was also there. He was also there, so that must
As
be
I'm
connected.
sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuja. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitya, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective.
That must be basically the most classified place in Snezhnaya. If you manage to infiltrate it, you really do have what it takes to be a harbinger. Infiltrate. Infiltrate. Yes.
Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved. But I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with the building's layout. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be dead.
So this might continue. The deceased people, like someone might decease also tonight. How did you know?
I checked his breathing and his pulse. He had no vital signs whatsoever. I'm certain of that. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method. So I made myself scarce.
This reminds me of this whole complete story. It's a little reminding me of Sumeru, Archon quest. It was also one of my favorites, and this one is also one of my favorites now. This one is so cool.
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murders started happening and things got so complicated that it wasn't really at the front of my mind. That is, until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out. Just like when everyone was suspecting Lelik.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was missing. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. Schramm was a ghost. And we knew there was only one extra person. So we thought he had to be the one.
That's good that you told us now. Well, we can figure this out together.
But now, it seems like there's another candidate. I understand why you kept it to yourself.
Yes,
There was so much information being thrown around during that discussion.
Definitely.
Bringing up Mitya would have just introduced more confusion.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago. Sometime in the afternoon.
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. That definitely would have been after you found him dead. He seemed completely normal to me. Chatting with Vodyanitsa, trying to avoid Valeri.
Could this be a clone? Like a copy of him? Or a twin, maybe? Like an identical twin?
So he was definitely alive on that day. Huh. Well, all I can say is I know what I saw.
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines. But Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace. The ley lines affecting the theater shouldn't reach that far.
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were searching for.
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have died for real in the Armory Palace. Unless
what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
You're right. Do you think we need to disclose this to the others?
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Where do I line up?
That's not what's going on here.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit. Vodyanitsa's handing out food if you're hungry.
Oh, okay. Assemble on stage. Outside Stonestruck continues rage before night falls once more.
What is going on with this storm? Could it be connected to that monster that just arrived in Snezhnaya?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself. We just need to wait for her triumphant return.
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die? I'm wondering about Shram. Oh, maybe we should have given him a coat before he went out there.
Death itself is cold, isn't it? I'm sure the storm will embrace him.
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to miss him, I think. It's not like we can blame him for Rampana and Kulish's deaths. Thinking back on it, we barely made it out alive ourselves.
Yes, definitely.
Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened to their families?
Are you okay? Here, take this. I've never used it.
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up for you this morning? At least you know how to return a favor.
Girl, just stop
Yeah,
it.
without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort to violence.
Duh, bunch of rascals. Little girl? I was rather surprised when you spoke up for me this morning. I didn't think I had many admirers here, so, thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me. I said some bad stuff about you too.
I've been, too embarrassed to admit it, but, you remind me a lot of my daughter. So kind to everyone, but never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then she's always on my side. Especially when she was little. Every time I took her out... All right, easy now. How long have you had that cough, Tonya?
I don't know. It's probably been a while. I'm fine.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic for me.
He's gonna be late
I'll
because of
feel
the
much
storm.
better once I drink that.
Can't we do, like, similar things here?
I see. That's good to hear, then.
We can't wait him.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight. Now that the deceased has left our midst, there shouldn't be any more incidents.
Yeah, there shouldn't be, but we can't say there mustn't be.
However,
We're not sure.
out of an abundance of caution, I'll keep watch.
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can take one if needed.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now. After all the tension of the past few days, everyone else should just focus on getting a good night's sleep.
Why does it make me feel a little suspicious about him?
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated than I expected. But Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself nightmares.
And then he gets a nightmare. Perfect.
He's awake.
Perfect.
He's awake!
No.
Get over here, you big lug, and take a look.
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door.
Ah.
The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. Door fellow protected us. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Not much of a talker, but when it comes to taking down monsters, that man doesn't hold back.
No,
Curses!
Chugono is
The Black Mist is
dying.
catching up to us. We need to keep going. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me.
Mr. Door! Looking for trouble! Get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh. Well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
Oh, for a
No
second
need to
I thought we could...
This is where my
Use
duty
it.
lies.
No, it's probably just for the electrification.
This is not the end.
Oops. Whoops.
Looking for trouble!
Oh, where is it?
So we're
Hey,
doing
guys.
this the hard way. And cake!
Are you ready to die?
Condense! Watch this!
Watch this! March 7th.
Piercing ice! Fly!
Just you, boy. Remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Ooh.
Fighting frog! And cake!
Come no closer. By my command.
Oh, goodness me!
Impossible.
I'm so exhausted. And the black mist is still rising. Oh. Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within the black mist? No, no! They're gaining on us! Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels any second! Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it.
Uh-huh.
This is my door.
What? You mean you're going to stay here?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us!
So
we
we're
can't
gonna
leave you
survive and
behind.
only Valerie will die?
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long. You must make haste.
But... Oh, you're right. Let's go! We can't let Mr. Door's sacrifice be in vain!
Dude.
The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Door are gone. I didn't just imagine all that, did I? Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I hallucinated a door as a human being?
Nope.
Oh, okay, good. There's no way we both hallucinated the same thing. Getting sleepy? Well, looks like we're safe for now. Go ahead. Let's get some rest.
And Valeri is no more.
What time is it? Is it morning? I think I had a nightmare. I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valeri's keeping watch though, so he's probably the only one awake. Valeri?
He's the only one who can't be awake anymore. Imagine he turns into a zombie. Walking Dead. He looks as calm and composed as ever. Even now, it seems as if there is no burden he couldn't shoulder. Yet around him, time seems to stand still, as if the gods, in their mercy, finally granted him a moment of respite.
Wake up! Everyone needs to wake up!
Wake up in the morning feeling.
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valeri? Now you can rest in peace. But for me, life will be all the duller for not having to run away from you, my friend.
Don't do this.
How's Tonya? Is she okay?
I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days, and she's still recovering from her illness. We should let her sleep a bit longer.
That means Valeri was the only one who died last night.
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill him without waking everyone else up. That much is certain.
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed since yesterday? I thought we already dealt with the dead person causing all this.
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only 1 victim this time, not 2.
Yeah.
Does that mean...
So, the other guy also counted, and there was only 1 victim last night instead of 2. Perhaps that was because Valeri died twice in a single... Died twice? And it's what? Mr. Shrem was one of the people who should have died last night. Yeah, but that's what I thought. Valeri sacrificed himself to save someone else. But also, it's still 1 person. He might have done that, but it's still 1 person. The number of victims each night corresponds to the number of the deceased around. The number of victims each night corresponds to the number of the deceased around us. The number of victims each night corresponds to the number of the deceased around us. Now I understand.
After the
Now I
deceased Shrem
understand.
left,
Yeah.
there was 1 less victim last night.
Oh my god,
That
that's
more or less
that's
tracks.
insane.
It's a reasonable conclusion, considering the only variable that changed. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
We are smart.
Exactly. We identified Mr. Schramm, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be 1 more dead person left among us.
Mitya. Yeah,
Another
that is
one?
right.
But there was only one person unaccounted for in the ticket checks, right? The head count should match up now.
Maybe this one is not about the tickets.
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm. But being one person short isn't nearly as unusual.
Yeah.
Someone could have left in the middle of the show.
Yes,
or
definitely.
made it out before the storm hit.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me seems a lot more relevant. It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was more than one dead person. If only we'd taken it more seriously as a possibility, maybe this could have been avoided.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back. I should have brought it up right away.
But we're also holding back the Black Mist nightmares.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Your back. And your all's back.
Sounds like there's
All
some big
news.
news you've been keeping from the rest of us. Well, we're all ears.
You are dead. But that tells the group about finding Mitya's dead. Your discussion.
I'm the dead person? Wow. That's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
So does that mean Mitya is not gonna be playable?
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. It just sounds too unbelievable.
Yes.
Let me just try and
Must be.
verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned. But I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Shram.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard to believe he could be the other dead person among us.
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
What? How is that even
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No way. No way. Has Tartaglia been lying about... I mean, maybe Tonya was already dead, but he was like avoiding the truth. And then he was like just pretending like she's still alive and... what?
No,
What?
never. Wait, are you saying...
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone you want. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto somebody else?
Dude, just...
Trying to pick a
Just
fight, Mr.
stop.
Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people,
Yeah.
and I've had enough of it.
problematic.
If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
Yes, go Mitya. Go Mitya.
Little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age, and nothing else.
Yeah,
Could
and
that
also
mean-
Tonya is lying. Maybe she's not Tonya. Maybe Tonya is not even here. Yeah, I think that
just
this
saying.
makes more sense.
You're going around
I think
casting
it's not
suspicion on
Tonya.
people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead?
Tonya is not Tonya.
I can vouch for her, if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that
No,
Harbinger,
it's not
isn't
her.
she?
It's not her.
The one called Child.
She's a ghost too.
Oh, really? You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically.
Oh.
Does Chuganov actually know her?
But like, probably they talked about it.
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. In which case, it seems unlikely that there's another dead person among us at all. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time, when you found me dead?
No problem.
Oh, that's so weird. Dude, he's still sitting there.
Huh. No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember anything about dying. But I do remember something else. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said it was hindering the progress of your experiments. You thought they were just under too much stress or something.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia.
I mean,
Some of my memories from that
that's the case, I
afternoon
think.
are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of your...
No, but I wanted to pull for Mitya.
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily aware of their own death.
Yes.
You mean being silently assassinated, or dying in your sleep? Situations like that?
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes sense. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me for quite some time.
Okay.
All right. It's decided then.
No.
I'll be the one to leave today.
No.
Oh, leave? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you rushing into this?
Hey, you
What if you're
copycat.
wrong? You'll pay with your life.
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life? This seems like a rash decision.
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, thinking back,
But also, like, he has a vision, so... But a vision can protect you from a snowstorm.
I remember
Anyway,
during Miss
I
Odette's
think he'll be
performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research popped into my mind. But then, my train of thought suddenly cut off.
He has a scarf. Nothing is gonna happen to him.
I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. You're suggesting that each instance of temporary amnesia is a death, right? There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can one person die so many times?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a similar state. All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the effect of the ley lines in this vicinity. This increases the likelihood of me being the deceased, does it not?
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. So allow me, as a scientist, to treat this as an experiment. Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am the deceased, then to leave the theater will be a relief for me. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway. Who's to say I won't return from the dead again this time?
Okay. That's a different
Mitya's
point of
right.
view.
This is the only thing we can try right now. I think he's deliberately downplaying the gravity of the situation, though. He probably doesn't want to burden everyone.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment in an attempt to obtain the truth? With this
Okay.
snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia, we've been paralyzed by not knowing and powerless to do anything about it. It's a terrible feeling. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you wait.
And there we go. Losing one more person. As night falls, the theater is filled with a heavy silence. More than half of the group is gone since the first night. Beyond the loop. Back to Vodyanitsa.